Hey, how's it going? Enrique here. Today we're going to go over how to draw this guy, Sonic versus Knuckles. I don't have a Knuckles action figure, but we're going to go through it step by step. I'm going to show you the initial phase, the kind of like how you find the shapes, and then we're going to go into the final. Let's get started right off the bat, and you can be a beginner for this, so let's jump right in. Alright, let's jump in at the simple shapes first, okay? I'm gonna go over here with Knuckles' head on this side, and he's got kind of an oblong head in my opinion, so I'm gonna kind of do this shape, almost like an egg on its side. Over here I'm gonna draw a circle here for Sonic's head. Sorry if it's hard to see on the paper. We're kind of doing this format, you know, as simple as we can. So, egg versus circle. And I'm going to go over the Knuckles side first. So, another circle right here for his fist that's flying over here. Knuckles' fist. It can be anywhere near this. It doesn't have to be too far away. And then over here for his other fist. His gloves are huge, right? They're compared to their body. And don't worry about the formation of it, just kind of these two, right? Sonic's head and his head. Those are the ones that have to be near each other. So I'm going to go into Knuckles first right here. And I'm going to actually start with a bean shape for his body. Line out here for the leg. And then circle right here for his foot. So we got his head, two hands, sweep of his torso, his bean torso, leg right here, and the foot. Line over here for kind of the arm where it's going to come back in, and line over here, the arm's going to turn as well. Same thing for Sonic. I'm going to go over here for his body. It's going to be another, it's more of like an egg-like shape, but it's way smaller than his head. The line back here down. Line over here down for the leg, kind of like a stick figure kind of leg. Okay. Circle right here for his hand, which is nowhere near as big as his. And circle over here for his hand in the back. Line in, line in. Forgive me if it's hard to see. Hopefully it's easy enough to kind of piece it together. Circle right here for his foot. Circle right here for his foot. I'm going to stage 2. I'm going to actually go into the details of, like, small, not details, but I'm going to structure of Knuckles' head. So Knuckles' head, the way I like to throw a curve shape underneath right here. It's almost like you're chopping out a shape for his the lower portion of his face. Line up. Forehead. Gonna go over here. I'm gonna pull line slowly up, okay? Slowly up in a triangle fashion. And then it's gonna pull down. You know what I mean? Like right here, pull down. Right there, okay? Going into the furrow of his brow right here, pull up. It's like a line. Curve over here to the front of the nose. Circle right here, look at that. Circle for, he's got this little itty bitty, I don't know what it looks like. It looks like a Hershey's Kiss or something on his nose, which is just his nose pretty much, like the point of his nose. Alright. Alright. I'm just sharpening that shape out. Curve down here for his hair. or you know, the kind of dreads that he has in the back of his head. Go back here, slight wave for one dread, out over here for the other. But we got to get into the hand. Oh, I'm sorry, his mouth is over here too. Downward right here, see this kind of curve down. He's got an angry pose up over here. Curve right here for that crescent on his chest. I don't know if you can see that. And we're going to go over here to have his arm kind of curve a little bit more. Line over here for the kind of on the wrist there, it's kind of like the cuff. And then curve over here for the top of that giant glove. And that giant glove is coming right at us. So curve over here, curve over here. This is, like I said, step by step. Don't forget, if you like this kind of stuff, don't forget to hit the subscribe. Line over here for one spike, one of Knuckles' spikes. Pull back in. Out over here, down. Curve. Curve over here, up. And then the thumb in the back of that, just kind of, you can see it clasping. He's got this gigantic oven mitt pretty much on. Line over here for the leg. Curve. Circle. Down. Curve over here. Downward over here. Down and curve underneath that. I'm kind of move the foot back there. Down over here, curve up. Let's go over here to the fist on this side. Curve down. Out over here. Down. Thumb shape here, right? So, and then what we're gonna do here, we're gonna pull downward, okay? We're gonna pull down and then curve it back. We're gonna pull downward here and then the other spike on that side. Circle. And we're gonna go over here and draw the dreadlocks even more over here on the back. And we're gonna give structure to kind of the back of the head here. On over here. Let's go over here to the gritting of the teeth. And downward here, the back. So I'm gonna take a quick moment here and I'm gonna fast forward out just a bit to kind of even this stuff out. Everything is already there. I'm just gonna kind of like clean up a couple of things in pencil. So let's talk about really fast what's going on here. What I'm doing is I'm kind of sharpening everything. I'm pretty much kind of like narrowing things out. There's a lot of scribbly lines, so I'm cleaning that up. And another thing I'm adding is I'm adding a little bit of shading, okay? Just a tiny bit. And I'm always thinking about the light source coming from above, and I wouldn't really consider this authentic shading, but it's kind of like a shorthand where you're drawing thicker lines on everything that's on the bottom of something. So for example, with Knuckles' head right here, the light source would be coming from above, right? And when that happens, it's going to create a little bit of a shadow underneath his brow, if you take a look there. And that is, you know, again, I draw a little bit of a light line or so of shadow underneath that. where that's going to cast a shadow onto his eyeball. The other thing about this is I'm kind of just straightening things up, and it's really, this is the cleanup phase of the drawing, so that's kind of why I thought it'd be better to fast forward it and talk you through this part of it. Otherwise, we kind of like look at this. I put his back shoe in total shadow as well. Shadow, you get it right. Okay, anyways, let's hop kind of back into this and jump into the Sonic portion of it. Let's move over to Sonic now. Look at that Knuckles there. Let's go over to Sonic. Right here he's got like the, I always say this, like the hot dog looking lower mouth. Kind of like that, like a hot dog bun. Hot dog nose, looks like a hot dog sticking out there. Curve right here, and I'm gonna put a circle here and more or less fill in the rest really dark, right, with this pencil. It's actually more of like a colored pencil, really. It's good stuff, but you can get the same effect of the pencil. I do like stuff like black colored pencils because you can get a lot darker with them. Line over here for the mouth. And he's gonna be gritting his teeth as well, like curve right there, and a line here to grit his teeth. Gonna go right here, throw a kind of gravestone shape. Line up. Line over here for the far side eye. Curve back. And then you're gonna see this eye over here. We're gonna pull it in a little bit. Have that far side eye over there. Cool. Curve back, and then I'm gonna keep curving. Okay, outside of that circle, pull back in. Go over here for the other spike, pull back in, and then let's do one more, and then pull back to kind of the lower portion of his mouth. So you got those three spikes, those three prong spikes there. Right on. Let's go over here down. We're gonna go up for the triangle of his ear, down, up over here, triangle this far here. Over here on this side, up, down, curve, line over here for the inner triangle. And then we're gonna have his eye, like this round eye over here, hidden by the eyelid, and line over here. Curve, line over here, line over here. Curve over here for kind of the front of his stomach. I forgot to draw a lot of his arm over here because his elbow is gonna like clash Knuckles' elbow. So curve right here, curve right here. His arm's basically like a tube. It's like a silly straw. Curve over here for the cuff of the hand. Right, the cuff of the glove. And then over here we're going to pull out, down, curve down over here, line, curve over here for one of the hands. His hand's obviously way bigger than Knuckles'. Curve over here, curve over here. And we have his hand right there. Circle right here for the stomach area. Line over here for the leg. Down. And then traveling to the other leg. The other leg. Curve over here for the back. And we're going to find his tail over here. And then he's got like an extra spike on his back right there. Almost like a shark fin. Curve line, curve line before we get into the sock. Curve, curve, curve over here, curve over here. Line. Downward over here for his foot. Curve out. It's more of a triangle. Looks kind of like a what do you call, like a thing you iron clothes with. That's what it reminds me of, like an iron. Curve over here, curve over here, curve over here, curve over here. Out, down, curve over here. Line, line, out, down for the hand. He's making like a fist, okay? So we got a big fatty part on around the thumb area. Down over here. Line, line, curve over here, line, line. So now we have the general like layout of all this, but now I have to clean it up, right? We have all the lines here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna darken stuff up, and I'm gonna darken stuff here, and yeah, we're gonna kind of blast through that right now. Now that we're going through this side, I'm kind of thinking about Sonic in the same way I thought about Knuckles. Again, straightening out lines, organizing. But I'm also thinking a little bit more because none of his feet is hidden in shadow, where with Knuckles the back foot is hidden in shadow, so you kind of want to keep that in mind. So same exact mindset, again, cleaning, cleaning, cleaning. And to me, this is like the fun phase. I really like this part a lot. Some people like the initial finding shapes sort of phase, but I personally really, really love this phase. But like I said, clean, concise, you only have to think about one thing. And I also like doing my drawings in steps, if you guys haven't noticed. Don't forget to hit the like, by the way, if you like the way I teach this stuff. I'm trying to teach it step by step so you have a more, you know, organic way of going about learning this stuff. And that's kind of my goal for the whole channel, is for you to actually be able to learn it, you know, so you can draw anytime you want from other angles if you like, with finding the simple shapes, moving on, being constructive about it. Anyways, don't forget to check out the description stuff. There's a lot of tools in there that you want to become an overall better artist. But let's hop back into the actual video. All right, and there's the finished pencil version of it. I can kind of do a little bit more, as I can actually, what do you call it? Like erase some stuff here, but you know, that's pretty much it. But anyways, I want to try something different on the channel. If there's a request you have, I will totally do it. Don't worry, I'm still doing those quick drawing lessons as well, like the really fast marker ones. But I just want to like let everybody know that there's always going to be kind of variety in the channel, and kind of throw stuff in here. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video, okay? Talk to you soon, and I want you to stay positive. And I would say for the message of the day is really, like, remember, inspiration is kind of a myth. Like, don't be inspired to draw, just draw, like, and it'll become a habit, you know. Anyways, thanks so much, and I'll talk to you later.